G'day, this is Lucia. Welcome to my art channel and thank you for being here. In today's video, I am continuing on with part 3 of this segment where I'm actually adding some more lace to the canvas, and then I'm going to draw the branches and the leaves, and then eventually what I'll do is use a glue stick. But I thought I'd add the colour first and the leaves where I want them. And then what I will do in colour, and then what I will do is I'll add the glue on it. So because it's quite late tonight already, I'm going to just do the lace and the drawing, and then I'll come back possibly tomorrow night after work, where I will add the glue part of it. So I will just pull off my tape, cut off the bits that I don't need, and go from there. I had taped it down only because I wanted to position pieces where I wanted them. All right. Don't get glue all over my hands. Alright, let that dry. I might have to work upside down for the tree branch. I may actually thicken that up around there as well, but I'll leave it for now because I've got flowers and stuff that's got to go on top. So now I'm looking for, I don't have a brown in the paint pens. I do have copper. I do have brown in the paint pens, but it's not dark enough. So I'm going to use another brown. No, I think that's it. I'll just use Sharpies. There's another brown. Is that the same brown? Looks like it's the same brown. Yeah. So I'm going to draw the branches in the brown Sharpie because, as I said, the paint one is a little too light and I kind of like the darker brown better.
A photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. Times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know sign if you keep it in mind. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we stepped on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the spark so far. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever young. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I knew that love would never die. Now everybody's on their own. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, and maybe you would notice me. Then our eyes would meet. I would feel my heart beat when you looked and smiled at me. Back then our love was so strong. We wanted this to go on, but now it's only a pleasant memory. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, but you would not even notice me. I remember fleeting times when we stepped on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the spark so far. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever young. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I knew that love would never die. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too.
Good. That's what I'm wanting. So, my next job is wait till this dries, trim that off around the edges there. Then I will glue gun the tree branch and the leaves, I think, and then go over it with a little bit of paint over that afterwards, after I've done the well, I must admit I do like just the drawing bit on its own. Don't know, should I go over it in glue? you know, I may or may not do that. I have to paint these as well. I'm tidying them up a little bit. Go like so. So that already hides the leaves there anyway. So should I go over it in glue gun or should I leave it as a drawing? That is the question. I'll think about it. If I leave it as a drawing, I will have to go over it in paint. If I go over it in glue, it's not going to be an issue. Okay, well, while I think of that, I'll go and have a little bit of slumber because it's getting late and I've got to go to work tomorrow. And I'll have a good think whether I go over it in glue or if I leave it in just drawing. Because I need something to kind of match that. That's the only drawing bit there. I could do the tree trunk in glue and just leave the leaves in drawing. We'll see. And of course I've got to paint the birds and the flowers. That will be my next job as well. Part 3. Part of part 3. So I will be back in the next day or so to do the next bit of this one. All right, I'll be back. Okay, and we're back. So what I've done since I last saw you, I haven't gone over it with paint. I went over it again with the marker and darkened it a little bit. And the little bits that are sort of showing up from the marker where it looks like it's running out actually creates a little bit of texture on the tree trunk. So I've left it as is because I think it looks natural. I've started outlining the leaves. It's actually darker than I thought this would be. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit lighter, but unfortunately it's dark. But that's okay because that enhances the veins and the edges of the leaves. I've put another layer of lace on top of this because I wanted it to be a little bit thicker because it was very fine and you couldn't hardly see it. So I've added an extra lace and it's still, I think, a little bit wet, so that's probably why you can still see it. And then I've added some extra blue paint around the edges here just to blend it in with the rest of the canvas. So yeah, that's all I've done so far. I've just got to add a little bit of glue there so it doesn't move, and I'll finish these leaves, and then once I've done that I can start painting the clay parts, I think. might do is just the little pink ones that are the blossom ones for the tree. I'm going to colour with this red paint marker, which is, so I don't know whether you could see me do what I did then, but what I basically did was colour it in like so. Now, I'll do one side first, let that dry, and then I'll come back and do the other side because it's a bit hard. That's sticking my fingers all over it. And it's a bit hard to get into those little crevices with this, this big marker, but I've got another one in a finer marker, so I'll get that and do it. Okay, so I'm going to have to come back and colour in the rest of it once it dries on this side, because otherwise I'll be touching it. So it's a nice red colour, and I think that's what I'll make the little blossoms out of, the red colour, the deeper red colour, the bright red colour actually, and here's the other one. So I will do that with all the pink ones that I've got in here. That one, all those. I'll colour red. I'm not really into that pink colour that I did. I did them in pink thinking they'd look nice, but I'm not really keen on those pink ones. I might do them red instead. My mum's favourite colour was red anyway. So I'll do them red. I will colour them all in. I won't show you me doing that, but that's what I'll be doing with the paint marker. So I reckon it'll be quicker and easier to do it that way than having to paint them with the paintbrush. And these are the ones as well. And then what I'm going to do once I've painted them is, before I glue them down, woo, mine's dry now, so I could do the other side, sort of. But once that dries, before I glue them down, I mean, I don't have to do all the way down to there, but because I don't want it to be seen. I don't want you to see the pink, so because some of them are a little bit rippled. All right, just leave it like that. But what I'll do is, once that's done, I've got these. I'm not sure whether I'm using, no, the beads I think might be a bit big, so I won't use the beads. I've bought these little pearls. They might be too small, but I'm thinking maybe these might work, the small ones. I'll put them in the centre of the hole there, like so, and stick them down. That's what I'll do. I'll show you when I'm ready to glue them down anyway. I will position them and colour them, but I need my camera to do that because my photo's on there of where I'm going to position them. So yeah, that's what I'll do, and then I'll position them where I need to put them, and then when I'm about to glue them down, I will turn the camera back on so you can see me doing that part of it. Alrighty, I'll see you in a little while. Okay, I've placed them where they're supposed to go. What I've done is, once I've coloured them in, what I'm going to do is, these little things, they're supposed to be stick-ons, but I'm going to glue them. Oops, I've lost it now, haven't I? Oh no, there it is. Because it looks like the glue that's supposed to stick them is not working. Oops. And they're very fiddly. So I don't think you can see what I'm doing here. I'll just put in the glue on the back of these things. these little sparkle things, because the stick-on ones don't really work very well. So just a little dab, and then I'm putting them on the centre of the flower as best as I possibly can. Of course, it's not going to go on properly. And I'm going to make a mess, of course. Yeah, that's right. Okay, there you go. Now, it's not sticking. Now I've got glue everywhere. That will be right. Let me just, I have to use a wet one. Yeah. That's all right, it's come off. It's not gluing as well as I'd like it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that up with glue like so and glue it directly down where I want it to glue, which is there. Hopefully it'll glue. Probably might twist it around a bit that way, like so. All right, that's one down. Now, same as that's supposed to stick onto it. That other one didn't, but hopefully this one will. And because, where did I grab that one from? Here, didn't I? Hopefully that will stick. I've painted one side of that. Now I'm going to turn it over and paint the other side. They don't take long to dry with the paint pens. Probably quicker with the paint pens than what they would have been with the paint from the tube. Just the gloss varnish with the powder. That's beautiful. Yeah. Just to give it that little bit of sparkle. So I won't touch those until they've dried, but I will do these ones. Yeah, beautiful. That way they come out sparkly. Oops, that's probably a little too much. Doesn't matter. All right, I switch off for now and then I'll come back a little later on once I've glued all the blossoms down. And then we'll go on to the next bit. Okay, that's what she looks like. You can still see the glue in the centre there, but hopefully that'll dry clear anyway. So, and when it dries, you'll see little little diamantes in there. But I really like that red, and with the magenta over the top of it, it gives it a little bit of a shimmer, which is what I wanted. Gorgeous, that magenta. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Obviously the birds are not glued down yet because I've got to paint them first. But I've just positioned them where I wanted them so I could put the blossoms in the right spot. So yeah, that's what she looks like. I really like that actually. I'm happy with that. So the nest is partially glued down. It's a bit thready here and there, so I've got to tidy it up a little bit. But yeah, that's what it looks like at this stage. It's a very slow process, slow going, but we're going to get there slowly but surely. So yeah, the next bit is the other little flowers that I'm going to put here and there, and the big flowers and the birds. So that's what I'll be painting next, and then gluing them down. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload the next video. Until next week, take care. Bye.